All right, Keegan here giving me the thumbs up here. We'll be underway here in just a moment here. A beautiful day here on Tuesday, April 21st. Thunderbirds here of Iola-Scandinavia and the Falcons here of Amherst set to kick off action here on a beautiful Tuesday night. Here we'll get our starting lineups here momentarily. Teams just finishing up the pregame here, just a few minutes away from first pitch here. We'll take a brief pause, bring it right back here again. You are listening to and watching high school baseball here today on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back here in just a few moments, get things kicked off here with first pitch just a few moments away on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At WIAA Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at WIAA Foundry. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Go Falcons!
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
3K Custom is ready to help outfit your company, team, or club with a wide range of clothing, products, and apparel. With their high-speed embroidery machine, screen printing, and a creative design team, you know your business or team will be looking great with quality you can depend on. From large, whole company needs to just outfitting your summer softball team, trust in 3K Custom to keep you looking great. Visit 3kcustom.com. That's 3kcustom.com to get started today.
Welcome to Amherst High School. Today's baseball game between the visiting Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds and your Amherst Falcons. Here are the starting lineups. First for the visiting Thunderbirds, coached by John Bird. Leading off and playing second base, number 3, Chase Timdahl.
So Chase Timdahl will lead things off here for Iola-Scandinavia, number 3, the second baseman. Brogan Gullickson will hit second. He'll do the catching here today.
Number 2, Ben Gruba.
Ben Gruba will play short and bat third, number 2.
And the designated hitter, number 22, Wyatt Woolberg.
Wyatt Woolberg will hit in the cleanup spot as a designated hitter.
Number 6, Jace Gutierrez.
Jose Gutierrez, the third baseman here, he'll hit fifth.
Center field, number 32, Mason Morphy.
Mason Morphy will hit sixth in center field. Mason Creasel will be on the hill here today in seventh.
Number 12, Carson DeRocher.
Carson DeRochers will hit 8th and play first base.
Number 5, R.J. Opperman.
And R.J. Opperman will be out in right field, hitting 9th. And then Jamison Heschke, he'll be out in left field. So that's your starting lineup for the Thunderbirds, visiting Thunderbirds here by Iola-Scandinavia.
And assisted by Greg Trudell. Leading off and pitching for the Falcons, number 1, Michael Glodowski.
Michael Glodowski will be out on the hill here today for Amherst.
And catching, number 5, Levi Cullen.
Levi Cullen will do the catching here today.
Playing center, number 4, Sully Perkins.
Sully Perkins will be out in center field. He'll hit 3rd.
Playing shortstop, number 8, Wyatt Bodwine.
Wyatt Bodwine, he'll be at short. He'll hit 4th today for Amherst.
Field, number 28, Gage Glodowski.
Gage Glodowski will hit 5th out in right field.
Playing second base, number 3, Logan Hintz.
Logan Hintz, he'll be at second base here today.
Hitters, number 11, Cash Cullen.
Cash Cullen, the designated hitter, hitting 7th.
Playing third base, number 2, Jackson Luth.
Jackson Luth, he'll be over at the hot corner at 3rd, hitting 8th today.
Number 10, Jacob Ruggles.
And Jacob Ruggles will hit in the 9 spot. He'll be over at first base here, so defensively here for Amherst.
And now, for those who can, please stand and face.
We'll get our national anthem here.
Anthem sung today by Miss Emily John. Emily, play ball.
All right, we are ready to play ball here. The national anthem, good job there. We're ready here for some just a gorgeous day out, Keegan. Probably what, mid-70s or so here. Sun shining brightly here. Good to see, certainly. So Michael Glodowski gets the start here today. So defensively for the Falcons over at first, you've got Jacob Ruggles. Logan Hintz over at second. Shortstop is Wyatt Bodwine. Jackson Luth over at third. And then in the outfield, you've got Gage Glodowski in right. Aiden Chandler out in left. And then you've got Sully Perkins out in center here, and doing the catching today is Levi Cullen. So look at your defensive lineup here for the Falcons of Amherst. They come in here with an overall record here of 5-1, head coach by Bill Held. They'll be next in action. They'll be on the road on Thursday over at WIAA Fremont at about 4:30, I guess, is that one. So Glodowski, the senior right-hander, is the younger brother of Matthew. Iola is 4-2 on the season. 4-2. Yeah. So we should have a pretty good competitive game here. Iola-Scandinavia, as mentioned here, they are 4-2 overall. They'll be in action next Saturday, or this Saturday, I should say. They'll be over on the road at Manawa. So, and again, hitting for the Thunderbirds here today. Chase Timdahl, Brogan Gullickson, Ben Gruba, Wyatt Wolberg. And so that is your hitting order here today for the Thunderbirds of Iola-Scandinavia. And Keegan doing our production, doing a good job, got us going here, keeping me in line, and that's never an easy thing to do. So we will first pitch here about 4:30. I'll say about 4:37 or so. So Chase Timdahl to lead things off here.
Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds will be number 3, Chase Timdahl. On the mound for the Falcons, number 1, Michael Glodowski.
So Glodowski working from the stretch here. We are set for 36 official first. And that one is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 now to Timdahl. Michael going right after it here. Michael's 0-1 pitch. That one hit on the ground. Flips it over to Glodowski, and they got him. Michael doing a nice job to cover the bag there. So 1 away. And number 15, Brogan Gullickson, the catcher here today. And Ben Gruba, the on-deck hitter here for the Thunderbirds.
Now batting the catcher, number 15, Brogan Gullickson.
Pitch from Glodowski, that one gonna miss high, and it's gonna go 1-0 to Gullickson. Michael's 1-0 offering here. That one's in up tight, and it's 2-0 now to Gullickson. Michael getting his signs here from his battery mate there. 2-0 pitch, that one's high, and it's 3-0 now to Gullickson. The 3-0 pitch from Glodowski, that one is going to hit Gullickson, so he'll reach on the hit by pitch here. With 1 out, and that'll bring up the shortstop here, number 2, and Ben Gruba.
Shortstop number 2, Ben Gruba.
You've got Wyatt Wolberg in the cleanup spot on deck here for the Thunderbirds. Gullickson aboard at first here for Iola-Scandinavia. 1 out here, top half. Inning number 1 here. Glodowski working from the stretch, the pitch, bunt being shown. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. It's a very good vantage point here, Keegan, right behind the plate. Sometimes we've done games a number of different spots, but you certainly get a good live look in here. Glodowski checking back on Gullickson there. Ruggles over at first for Amherst. Runner on the go. Called strike in there. Throw down. That's going to be off the mark. Gullickson going to get second on that one. So it's 0-2 now to Gruba. Iola-Scandinavia now with a runner in scoring position here. I believe that might be the infamous Mike Rogers umpiring behind the plate, perhaps. Dennis Mock on the base paths here, umpiring staff. Glodowski's 0-2. That one's going to miss high, and it's 1-2 now to Gruba. That one drilled foul. That's going to get hit off the left field fencing there. So it's going to remain 1-2 to Ben Gruba, with Gullickson down at second here with a 1 away. Just underway, top half, inning number 1 on our Wapaka Foundry scoreboard here. And a swing and a miss. And good pitch there by Glodowski. His first punch out here today.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, cleanup hitter here today, and number 22, and Wyatt Wolberg here with 2 away. So Glodowski doing a nice job of mixing pitches there, getting Gruba, who's a tough out here. 2 away. That one's going to miss just maybe upstairs a bit. 1-0 now to Wolberg. The 1-0 pitch from Glodowski to Wolberg. Fastball in there, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1 now to Wyatt. Jose Gutierrez, the on-deck hitter for the Thunderbirds. One offering that one in there for a called strike, and that one had some, that's the one good thing, Keegan, with being here. You can see the movement on those breaking balls from the senior Mike Glodowski. That one a good one. It's 1-2 now to Wolberg. The 1-2 offering, fastball hit on the ground over to short, playable, and we're going to reach on that one. I believe that was going to be a pretty tough play no matter how you slice it. So runners now going to be at the corner.
Number 6, Chase Gutierrez.
That's Jose Gutierrez. So Jose Gutierrez here, the third baseman here with 2 outs. Runners at the corner. You've got Gullickson down at third, Wolberg down at first here for the Thunderbirds. Runner on the move. That one in there for a called strike. There'll be a throw down. And Wolberg will get to second on that one. So it's 0-1 now to Gutierrez. The 0-1 pitch here to Gutierrez from Glodowski. That one fouled back, and it's going to go to 0-2 now. So Michael up in the count now here. Again, 2 outs here, top half, inning number 1. On our Wapaka Foundry scoreboard, as you can see there, Keegan doing a nice job on our production here today. The 0-2 pitch coming up here from Glodowski to Gutierrez. Gutierrez able to lay off that one. It's 1-2 now to Jose. Mason Morphy, the on-deck hitter here for the Thunderbirds. The 1-2 pitch, that one downstairs, that one's going to get by, and it's going to generate the first run here. So Gullickson will come in to score here, and Wolberg will get down to third on that one. Count's going to go even at 2-2 now. Gladowski's 2-2 in that one. A strike 3, so you'll get a run on a hit, a runner left. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 1 here. Iola-Scandinavia out front here. Early goings 1-0. Amherst coming up. You're listening to and watching high school boys baseball here today at only on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, we are back. We want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors, one of them being JG Plumbing. Call JG Plumbing for all of your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. Also want to give thanks here today to Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Today's game also brought to you in part by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right. Gladowski, Logan Hintz, Cash Cullen, Jackson Lutz looking to help his own cause out on the hill here today for the Falcons. And Amherst 5-1 on this young season here. And Mason Creasel, the right-hander, working from the windup here for the Thunderbirds. Pitch from Creasel, that one's going to miss high, and it's 1-0 to Gladowski. The 1-0 pitch to Michael, that one is in there, catches the corner, and it's 1-1 now. Creasel's 1-1 offering. And that one will the corner as well, and it's 1-2 now to Mike. The 1-2 pitch. That one lifted into the air. That's going to get out of play, and it's going to remain 1-2 to Gladowski. Is Creasel going with the off-speed pitch there? Coach Bill held down over at third. Creasel's 1-2 offering to Gladowski. And that one in there for a called strike, and Gladowski one away now. The first punch out here for Creasel. That'll bring up the catcher here in number 5, Levi Cullen. I'll have Sully Perkins on deck. Pitch to Cullen. That's going to be in the hole. That's a base hit. So Cullen, the one out single here to on base here, on the table here now for Sully Perkins.
Now batting for the Falcons, the center fielder, number 4, Sully Perkins. Here we go. Money.
So Creasel working from the stretch now. One out with runner aboard there and Cullen at first. Creasel set the pitch. Oh, that's a dandy, that one in there. Breaking ball, it's 0-1 now to Perkins. Creasel checking back on Cullen there at first. That's Carson DeRocher there at first defensively for the Thunderbirds. Trying to hold Cullen on there. Fastball, that's going to miss out. It's 1-1 now to Perkins. And a swing and a miss goes with a curveball there, so it's going to be 1-2 now here to Perkins, with Wyatt Beaudoin on deck here for Amherst. The 1-2 pitch. That one will just miss. It's going even now at 2-2 to Perkins. Runner on the move. That one's going to get away, and that's going to get Cullen down to second. It's going to push the count now to 3-2. Amherst now with a runner in scoring position here. 3-2 count here with one out, bottom half. Inning number 1 here, Iola-Scandinavia with that 1-0 lead on our Wapaka Foundry scoreboard here. Looks like maybe we'll get a courtesy runner here for the catcher Cullen here. And that's Trent Glodowski to run for Cullen. Pitch here from Creasel. That one's going to miss low, and it's going to generate the base on ball here, so Perkins aboard. They want one out walk, and that'll bring up Wyatt Beaudoin here.
Wyatt Beaudoin.
So Beaudoin hitting now with one out. Gage Glodowski, the on-deck hitter here for the Falcons. Creasel's pitch, that one's high, and it's 1-0.
Pinch runner at second for the Falcons is number 16, Trent Glodowski.
The 1-0 pitch, that one may have gotten a piece of that. It's going to go now to 1-1 to Beaudoin. Creasel's 1-1 offering. And that one in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2 now to Beaudoin. Creasel sat here working out of the stretch. 1-2 pitch here. And a swing and a miss. And Beaudoin down on strikes for the second out, the second strikeout here today for Mason Creasel. So 2 outs now here for number 5 hitting Gage Glodowski, the right fielder here today. You've got Trent Gladowski down at second. Sully Perkins down at first. That one, it may have hit, and it did. So Gladowski will draw the hit by pitch there. So that's going to load things up.
Number 3, Logan Hintz.
And it'll bring up second baseman here, number 6 hitting Logan Hintz. With bases full of Falcons here with Trent Gladowski down at third, Perkins down at second, and Gage Gladowski down at first. Creasel working from the windup. That one is outside, it's 1-0. So Logan Hintz. Cash Cullen is the all right. Back here, so we at a 1-0 count here to Logan Hintz here. Bases loaded here. Creasel working out of the windup here for Iola-Scandinavia. 1-0 to Hintz. Hit here would probably plate. That one's going to get out of play and foul. So that will push the count now to 1-1. 2 outs here, bottom half of inning number 1. Creasel's 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball and a good one at that. It's 1-2 now to Hintz. That one's going to miss down and out, and it's going to push the count now even at 2-2 here, and of course hit here with 2 outs. All likelihood could generate a couple runs here for the Falcons. A 2-2 pitch from Creasel. That one's going to miss down low. Good stop there defensively to prevent that one getting away. That would have almost certainly generated a run. Brogan Gullickson doing a good job there behind the plate. Full count here to Hintz. And that will draw the walk, so that will generate a run here. So
now batting your designated hitter, number 11.
So Gladowski comes across to score. Perkins goes to third. Gage Gladowski down to second. You've got Logan Hintz. We're all tied up at 1. Designated hitter Cash Cullen. Bases remain loaded here. Creasel working from the windup the pitch. Bases loaded here. Creasel's 2-0 pitch here for the Falcons. The 2-1 offering. That one's going to miss down and in. It's going to go hitter's count now coming up here for Cash Cullen. We'll keep things right here. I want to give thanks here to Legacy Steel. If you're considering a career in the Amherst Business Park, that's Legacy Steel. Proud supporter of your Amherst Falcons. Again, that's Legacy Steel. One of our many Lesky Sports. Brandon Barroncut on the call here. Keegan. So it's 3-1 now to Cullen. Perkins coming in. Gage Gladowski going to get down to third. Logan Hintz down to second. And that'll bring up third baseman here, number 2, and Jackson Lutz. Griesel's fastball is in there, and it's 0-1 now to Lutz. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball going back with it. It's quickly 0-2 now to Lutz. Jacob Ruggles, the on-deck hitter for the Falcons. Griesel's 0-2 offering. That one will miss outside. It's 1-2 now. Griesel's 1-2 pitch. Hi, Liz. That one in a belted foul. It's going to remain 1-2 now to Lutz. And bases loaded here. You've got Gage Gladowski at third. Logan Hintz down at second. And Cash Cullen down at first. Amherst now with a 2-1 lead here. Bottom half, inning number 1. 2 outs here with Griesel working the 1-2 count here to Jackson Lutz. The 1-2 offering from Griesel. And a swing and a miss. And Lutz down on strikes for the third out. Amherst does get a couple runs on a hit. They'll strand 3 will go to the second inning. You're listening to and watching high school baseball action here today on Zaleski Sports.
It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at WIAA Foundry. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Go
better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Good. All right, Keegan telling me we are back here. So second inning coming up here. Again, as we mentioned, just a beautiful day out here at the ballpark. Want to give thanks here today to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Save up to $180 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Now through June on 4 Goodyear tires with location. Top half inning number 2. You've got 6, 7, and 8 coming up here. Mason Morphy.
Iola-Scandinavia.
First at bat, and that is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Surrendered here thus far. 0-1 here to Morphy. That one's going to miss high, and it's going to go to 1-1. It was about 5 days ago. That one misses, and it's 2-1. It was about 5 days ago. That one misses, and it's 2-1. You've got Mason Griesel on deck for the Thunderbirds. Gladowski's 2-1 pitch. A good pitch there, and it's going to push the count now to even at 2-2. Of course, Michael, the multi-sport athlete, chance to get a piece of that one. It's 2-2 now. Gladowski's 2-2 pitch to Morphy. Fastball, that one's outside, just down low, and it's going to push the count out of full here. Top half of inning number 2. Gladowski Gladowski's, that one hit pretty well. Going back and making the play. So the F8 to retire Morphy, although he gave that one a pretty nice little ride there defensively.
Now batting the pitcher.
Sully Perkins able to track that one down. And that'll bring up the pitcher here in Mason Creasel. Hitting in the 7th spot here, so 1 away. Gladowski's catching the corner there, and it's 0-1 now to Creasel. Carson DeRocher on deck for the Thunderbirds. That one just misses high, and it's 1-1 to Creasel. That one will miss inside. It's going to go now to 2-1 to Creasel. Gladowski's 2-1 pitch to Creasel. That one is in there for called strike 2, and it's 2-2 now to Mason. Michael working that fastball outer half the plate here. That one will miss inside. Up and in, so it's full now to Creasel. Two pitch from Gladowski, and down on strike, so the second out here, the third strikeout here today for Mike. 2 away. First from the stretch, the pitch. That one misses down. Levi Cullen is inside. It's 2-0 now to DeRochers. RJ Opperman would be. Gladowski misses high on that, and it is 3-0. Working. Comes back with a good pitch there to move the count now to 3-1. Strike, so Gladowski able to battle back now to full count. 2 outs, nobody on. Remain full here to DeRochers. There's no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to move to the bottom half of inning number 2. Amherst out front here, 2-1 on your WIAA Foundry scoreboard.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl. Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Screen printing, and a creative design team outfitting your summer softball team. Try.com to get started today.
All right, we are back. Want to give thanks here today to International Bank of Amherst. The International Bank of Amherst invite. Mason Creasel out for his second inning of work here for the Thunderbirds, working from the windup, the pitch. That one going to be hit on over to Gruba, ranging over, making the play in the 6-3 ground out to get Ruggles for the first out here. Back to the top of the order, Michael Gladowski, 0 for 1 here today. Fastball, and it's 0-1 to Gladowski. Creasel's 0 offering to Michael. That one's going to miss high. It's 1-1. So Levi Cullen. Check back on the runner there with Mike Budowski down at first. Budowski down at first. That one will miss inside. It's going to go 2-0 now. Budowski on the move. Throw down is not going to be in time, and Michael going to swipe second base on that. Your trail in the area. Brett Favor of Hoff Favor Real will. Offering. That one ripped out of play, foul. Remain 2-2 now to Gage Glodowski. Creasel from the windup. 2-2 pitch. That one misses low. It's 3-2 now. Another good stop there defensively by Gullickson. That one playable, lifted to second there. And the F4 for the second out. As that is Tim Dahl making the play there at second. 2 away now for second baseman Logan Hintz, who walked. That RBI breaking ball hit in the hole. That's going to be a base hit. So good piece of hitting there for Hintz. The 2-out single.
Batting designated hitter.
The third hit here today for the Falcons. That'll bring up Cash Cullen, who walked in his first plate appearance back in the first. Creasel from the stretch, runner on the move, throw down to second is going to be on time, and they're going to get Hintz out on the base paths here. So 3 innings are in the books here. We'll move to the top half. Inning number 4 still tied up at 2 apiece here. You're listening to and watching high school baseball here today and only on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
All right, we are back. Want to give thanks here today to Amherst Storage. Only storage serving the Amherst area, offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your space today, and only at Amherst Storage. So moving right along, as they would say, top half of any number 4. The Thunderbirds will have 4, 5, and 6 coming up here with Wolberg, Gutierrez, and Morphy now. All tied up here, 2-2 on our WIAA Foundry scoreboard, as you can see there on our screen.
The designated hitter, Wyatt Wolberg.
Wyatt Wolberg, 1-for-1, singled back in the first. That one hit on the ground over to third. And making the play there, so the 5-3 ground out. Good play there defensively for the Falcons.
Now batting third baseman number 6.
A quick one out. That's Jackson Lutz making the play there defensively. That'll bring up Jose Gutierrez. 0-for-1 here today. Struck out back in the first. Gudowski, that one's going to miss high and in. It's 1-0 to Gutierrez. The 1-0 pitch, that one hit over to short, ranging over and making the play in the 6-3 ground out to retire Gutierrez. Or the second out here, so a couple of quick outs. That'll bring up Mason Morphy, who's 0-for-1 here today. Flew out to center back in the second. So Wyatt Beaudoin there to make the play here. 2 away. Nobody on. We're in the fourth. Fastball misses, just tied. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, that one will miss down low. And a good defensive stop there for Levi Cullen. It's 2-0. Fastball is in there, and it's 2-1. Wadowski's 2-1 pitch, and a swing and a miss, even at 2-2 now. A bender in there for a called third strike, and Gladowski works a scoreless fourth here. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Bottom 4 coming up here in just one moment. Our WIAA Foundry scoreboard showing 2-2 here. Bottom 4 Amherst coming up in just one moment, and only on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, we are back. Want to give thanks here today to Amherst Communications. Whether it's game night or movie night, you need internet that performs under pressure. Amherst Communications fiber network delivers the speed and reliability to stream work and stay connected without missing a play. Backed by a local employee-owned team ready to help when you need it. Learn more at amherstcom.net. That is only at Amherst Communications here. So bottom four coming up here for the Falcons. And a tie ball game here at 2 apiece. You've got 7, 8, and 9 due up here for the Falcons. And Mason Creasel out for his 4th inning here.
Will be the designated hitter, Cash Cullen.
So Cash Cullen, who walked in his first plate appearance here today, back in the first. Creasel's pitch, that one, that's going to be, wow. Gruba coming all the way there from short to make that play, range it out. Covering a whole lot of ground there to get Cullen for out number 1. That'll bring up Jackson Lutz. Jackson 0 for 1 here today, struck out back in the first. And a fastball is in there, catches the outer half of the plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 from Creasel working from the windup, the pitch here. That one will miss just up, and it's 1-1 now. So he'll step out momentarily with a 1-1 count here. Bottom 4 here out at Amherst, 2-2 on our WIAA Founder scoreboard. The 1-1 offering, that one's upstairs, 2-1. And that one's gonna get Lutz, so he will draw the hit by pitch there with 1 out. And that will bring up Jackson Ruggles.
Number 10, Jacob Ruggles.
Or Jacob Ruggles, I should say. 0 for 1 here today, grounded to short. Back in the second. The 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Somebody's scoring at home somewhere. Somebody's always running a scorebook somewhere. So Creasel working from the stretch, the pitch. That one's a miss. It's 1-0 now to Ruggles. And that one in there, fastball, and it's 1-1 to Ruggles here. With 1 out, a runner at first. Runner on the move, throw down is going to be in time. They're going to get Lutz on the base paths there for the 2nd out. So 2-1 to Ruggles. That one will miss. It's going to move count, hitters count. Count up 3-1 to Ruggles. will draw the base on ball, so the 2-out walk to Ruggles. Must have called that a strike, I guess. I did not catch that. Apparently that was a strike, so it's 3-2. All right. So full count here to Ruggles. That one ripped out of play. That's going to get onto the turf just about 100 yards away or so, Keegan, maybe 150 perhaps. Certainly not more than 200. Full count now to Ruggles. And that will be ball 4. So it's going to get back to the top of the order here with Michael Glodowski. Michael 1 for 2 here today, singled and stole a base back in the second. He's got 2 outs here, looking to try to help his cause as well, as he is the pitcher, obviously, in this one, knotted up here at 2 apiece. Creasel working from the stretch, the pitch. Breaking ball in there. It's a pretty nice one at that, and it's 0-1. Ruggles, the base runner there with 2 away. That one's inside. It's 1-1. Creasel getting his signs from Gullickson. Time going to be called here. Coach Held getting his signs in here. 1-1 to Glodowski. That one misses outside. 2-1 now. Creasel's 2-1 offering will just miss now, and it's going to go to 3-1. A 3-1 pitch from Creasel to Glodowski, runner on the move, and that will be ball 4. So a 2-out walk. A couple of consecutive walks here, so that'll bring up Levi Cullen. Levi 1 for 2 here today. Singled, stole a base, and scored a run back in the first, and then hit into that 6-3 ground out back in the second here. I want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors here, certainly, and one of them being Adam Skibicki First Weber. Adam Skibicki with First Weber, your trusted partner for buying or selling, offering expert guidance, personalized service, and proven results. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality, and contact Adam today, and only at Adam Skibicki First Weber. So Glodowski down at first, 2 outs here. Cullen, the hitter. In a 1 for 2 day here today with a run scored for Levi. And that one is in there for a called strike to Cullen. It's 0-1. The 1 pitch from Creasel, that one misses outside. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch to Cullen. That one down low, and it's 2-1 now. Gladowski will stay put there at first. 2-1 to Cullen with Sully Perkins on deck here for the Falcons. Again, 2 outs in the bottom half of inning number 4 here. The 2-1 pitch. That one will miss inside and low, and it's a hitter's count, 3-1 to Cullen. The 3-1 pitch. So count goes now to full to Cullen. Creasel's 3-2 pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss, and Cullen down on strike, so Amherst will strand a runner, no runs, no hits. And here's a runner left on. Here we'll move to the 5th inning of play, all tied up here 2 apiece on our Wapaka Foundry scoreboard. 5th inning coming up in just one moment and only on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, Keegan giving me the thumbs up here. We are back here live on Zaleski Sports here. We are all knotted up at 2 apiece here on our Wapaka Foundry scoreboard here. You've got 7, 8, 9 due up here for the Thunderbirds. That's Mason Creasel, Carson DeRochers, and R.J. Opperman. Michael Gladowski gets the ball for his 5th inning of work here for the Falcons. And Amherst, again, as we mentioned once or twice here, they'll be back in action, at least by my math anyways, on Saturday the 25th. They will be on the road over at Manawa. And Iola-Scandinavia, on the other hand, they will be in action again. They'll be on the road as well over at WIAA Fremont on Thursday. And look to have a pretty good pattern of weather the next several days here. So Mason Creasel 0 for 1 here today. Struck out looking back in the 2nd. That one's going to miss inside. It's 1-0. Michael with 5 punch outs here on the hill today. Just the 1 hit surrendered here in the afternoon, so Michael pitching very efficiently here. It's 2-0. Obviously Mason Creasel pretty much going toe-to-toe as well on the hill for the Thunderbirds as well, so pretty good pitching performance really from both squads here. 5th inning of fastball is in there, and it's going to push things now to 2-1. We're in the top half of inning number 5 here. Gladowski working here with nobody out. That one will miss inside. It's 3-1. To Creasel, Carson DeRochers, the on-deck hitter for Iola-Scandinavia. Gladowski getting his signs from his battery mate there and calling that one foul there, so count's going to go now to full. And that one belted pretty good. That one is going to be down. That's going to be extra bases. Putting a charge into that is Mason Creasel, and he'll be in with a stand-up double. Just the second hit given up here today by Michael Glowski. So leadoff double. And then I'll bring up Carson DeRochers, who flew out to the pitcher, the F1 back in the second. So for 1 here today for Carson. Scandinavia with that go-ahead run at second, bunt down. Pretty good one. Glodowski covering, and he'll get the out there at first, but Creasel will get over to third on that one. Carson with a sac bunt.
Now batting the right fielder, number 5.
And that'll bring up R.J. Opperman, who walked, stole a base, and score a run back in the third. Go-ahead run just 90 feet away now for the Thunderbirds down at third. Godowski's pitch, that one's inside. It's 1-0. As Creasel led the inning off with that stand-up double down the left field line there. Just off the line. That one misses high, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Glodowski, that one, and that's going to be an RBI base hit there, the third hit. And the go-ahead run here with Opperman. So RJ.
Now batting number 3, Chase Timdall.
And that'll bring up Chase Timdall, who's 0 for 2 here today. Couple of ground outs here for Chase. Opperman aboard at first. One out here, and again the Thunderbirds now with that 3-2 lead here. Godowski checking back on Opperman. Bunt, that one, throw down, and that is not going to be in time, and Opperman going to swipe second base, his second stolen base here today. So it's 1-0 to Timdall. 1-0 pitch from Glodowski, that one catches a corner, and it's 1-1. That one lifted out to right field, playable. Play will be made. Opperman going to advance, and a pretty nice throw there. Opperman will get into third there, and the Timdall with the F9.
Flyout will bring up the catcher, number 15.
And I'll bring up Brogan Gullickson. Was hit by a pitch, scored a run, stole a base back in the first, and then he popped out to first back beg your pardon, the pitcher popped up to Michael there and back in the third. So he's 0 for 1 here today. Gladowski working from the stretch, the pitch. Breaking ball and a good one there to Gullickson. It's a 1-1. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way, that one. We'll miss, and it's 1-1 now to Gullickson. Michael working with 2 outs here. As you can see on our WIAA Foundry scoreboard here, Iola-Scandinavia with a 3-2 lead here, top half of the 5th. Gladowski's 1-1 pitch swung on and missed, and now it's 1-2 to Gullickson. And a breaking ball in there and a beauty, and that's our final out. But Iola-Scandinavia, they'll get a run and a couple hits. They'll leave one. We move to the bottom half of inning number 5 here. Iola-Scandinavia out front here, 3-2. Bottom 5, Amherst coming up. And only on Zaleski Sports.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At WIAA Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at WIAA Foundry. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Go Falcons!
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
3K Custom is ready to help outfit your company, team, or club with a wide range of clothing, products, and apparel. With their high-speed embroidery machine, screen printing, and a creative design team, you know your business or team will be looking great with quality you can depend on. From large whole company needs to just outfitting your summer softball team, trust in 3K Custom to keep you looking great. Visit 3kcustom.com. That's 3kcustom.com to get started today.
All right, we are back. Bottom 5 coming up here. 3, 4, and 5 coming up for the Falcons. So Sully Perkins, he's 0 for 1 here today. Walked, scored a run back in the first, and then struck out back in the second. So Creasel out for his 5th inning of work. That one's going to miss, and it's going to go now to 1-0 to Perkins. Mason with 5 strikeouts here today. By my unofficial math, I guess you'll say. That one hit on the ground over to Grubad short. Gloves it, throws it across the diamond, makes the play. 6-3 ground out to get Perkins for the first out here. And that'll bring up the shortstop here in Wyatt Beaudoin. Wyatt is 0 for 2 here today. Creasel's pitch, that one. Let's see it. That one's out of play and foul, and it's 0-1. Lost the tracking on that one for a moment there. Tracking out of play, I guess. So it's 0-1 now to Beaudoin. Again, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Creasel working from the windup. The 0-1 pitch. That one outside. It's 1-1. That one will miss high, and it's 2-1 now to Wyatt. Gage Glodowski, the on-deck hitter for the Falcons. 2-1 pitch. Catches the corner now, and it's 2-2. Creasel's 2-2 offering, hit in the hole through second there. That's going to be a base hit, so a one-out single for Beaudoin. First hit here today for him, 1 for 3 in the afternoon. And that'll bring up the right fielder and Gage Glodowski, who was hit by a pitch back in the first. He flew to second back in the third. You've got the 614 train rambling on through here with Beaudoin down at first. Wyatt, the tying run for Amherst. That one is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1 to Glodowski now. Gage Glodowski, that is. There's a few Glodowskis. You got, of course, Michael and Gage and Trent and Logan. So the 0-1 pitch now to Gage. That one fouled back, and it's going to go 0-2 now. Creasel getting his signage there from his catcher there, Gullickson. Setting up, it's 0-2. That one misses just outside. It's 1-2 now. That one misses up outside, and it's even at 2-2. Creasel from the stretch, the 2-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. And his 6th strikeout here today to retire Gage Glodowski for the second out. And that'll bring up Logan Hintz. He walked back in the first and singled back in the third here, 1 for 1. He does have an RBI here. We'll get a mound visit. We'll keep things right here. I want to give thanks today to Amherst Family Foods. Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with fresh local produce and so much more. With a hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fresh fruits, and veggies and drinks. Get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods. I also gave thanks here today to Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Again, that is Culligan Water. So 2 outs here. Mound visit there with again, Logan Hintz with Wyatt Beaudoin down at first. The tying run over at first for the Falcons here. Hintz 1 for 1 here today. Creasel working from the stretch, the pitch. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1 to Hintz. Runner on the go. Fastball in there. Throw down to second is not going to be in time, and Bodwine going to swipe a second there. But it's going to be 0-2 now for Hintz. So Amherst tying run in scoring position now. Creasel working out of the stretch here. The 0-2 pitch, he'll step off here and regroup. Creasel finds the one he likes here. The 0-2 to Hintz. That one, chop foul, remains 0-2. 3-2 showing on your WIAA Foundry scoreboard there. We're in the bottom half of inning number 5 here, 2 outs with the tying run at second with Wyatt Bodwine out there. Creasel working 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, that one's downstairs, and it's 1-2 now. Cash Cullen would be the on-deck hitter here, or is the on-deck hitter, I should say, over should Hintz reach here. And that one in there, and he'll catch the corner of the third out here to retire Hintz, and the 7th punch out here for Creasel. So a hit, a runner left on, no runs, 5 are in the books. Iola-Scandinavia out front here, 3-2. 6th inning coming up here in just a few moments, and only on Zaleski Sports.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
All right, we are back here, top half of inning number 6 here. Again, Iola-Scandinavia out front here, 3-2. 3, 4, and 5 due up here with Ben Gruba, followed by Wyatt Wolberg and Jose Gutierrez here. So Ben Gruba 0 for 2 here today. Michael Gladowski out for his 6th inning of work. And a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1 now to Gruba. Breaking ball in there, and a dandy at that, and it's quickly 0-2 now to Gruba. Gladowski's 0-2 pitch. That one fouled back by Gruba, remains 0-2. We'll do it again here, 0-2. That one will miss high, and it's going to go now 1-2 to Ben. Michael's 1-2 pitch. Just getting a piece of that one to stay alive as Gruba remains 1-2. We'll do it again here. Give thanks here to the Tomorrow River School District. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? Only at the Tomorrow River School District. So we'll do it again here, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That one's upstairs and inside, and it's even at 2-2 now. And Gruba able to get a piece of that Gladowski pitch there. Remains 2-2. That one hit in the hole. That is going to be a base hit, so Gruba hanging back on that one and gets the base hit here to lead things off here in this top half of inning number 6. That'll bring up the designated hitter here in Wyatt Wohlberg, 1 for 2 here tonight. Singled back in the first, and then he grounded out to third back in inning number 4 here. So Gruba, the leadoff Thunderbird here in the 6th. Iola-Scandinavia with that 1-run lead here, 3-2. Bunt being shown, throw down to second, and they're gonna get Gruba there. So good throw there by Cullen to get Gruba for the first out here. And it's 0-1 to Wohlberg. Gladowski from the stretch. The pitch. That one in there. So it's 0-2 now. And that one ripped over to short, and Wohlberg will reach on that.
Now batting third base.
And that'll bring up the third baseman here, Jose Gutierrez. He is 0 for 2 here today, struck out back in inning number 1, grounded to short. The 6-3 ground out back in the 4th. So Wohlberg reaches here, 1 away. Runner on the move. That one called a ball and a stolen base there for Wohlberg. fastball in there, and that one had a little bit of movement as well, and it's 1-1 now to Gutierrez. Mason Morphy, the on-deck hitter for the Thunderbirds. That one's just high, and it's 2-1 now to Gutierrez. Breaking ball in there, and a good one that's going to push things now to 2-2. Godowski's 2-2 pitch, that one high and in, and count goes full now to Gutierrez. Time called momentarily there. That's a full count now to Gutierrez. And Godowski retires Gutierrez. A good pitch there to get the second out. And his 7th strikeout here today. And that'll bring up Mason Morphy, who's 0 for 2 here today. Flew out to center back in the 2nd. Struck out looking back in the 4th. That one inside. It's 1-0 to Mason. Again, 2 outs. You've got a runner down at 2nd and Wyatt Wilberg. And a 1-0 count here to Mason Morphy. That one in there. Good pitch there by Mike. 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. Swung and a miss. Godowski coming back with a fastball now. Up in the count now. 1-2. Godowski's 1-2 pitch. That one drilled. That's going to get foul. It's going to careen off the facade, I guess you might say. I don't know. It's my technical term there. It remains 1-2 to Morphy. The 1-2 pitch. Godowski coming back with the curveball here. Morphy able to just get the outside piece of that. 1-2 remain. We'll do it again here. Michael calling for the new baseball here. So 1-2 to Morphy. Stretch the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and Godowski comes back. And that's his 8th strikeout here, so a runner left on, a hit, no runs, no errors. Bottom 6 coming up here again. Iola-Scandinavia with a 1-run lead here, 3-2 on our WIAA Foundry scoreboard. Amherst coming up here in just one moment on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Yeah, you too. All right, we are back here. New pitcher here for Iola-Scandinavia. That's Chase. Timball now will get the hill, as he'll work the sixth here. And that'll bring up Cash. Cullen 0 for 1 here today. He walked back in the first, flew out to short back in the fourth. So Timdahl, the righty, gets the ball in relief here for the Thunderbirds to work the sixth here. First pitch swinging that one. Gonna get down for a base hit. Good effort though there defensively. And the leadoff single for Cullen. So the tying run with Cash there, and Jackson Lutz now coming up. He was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance back over in the fourth. So 0 for 1 here today for Jackson. Timdahl checking back on the runner there in Cullen. Bunt being shown, pulling back, and Cullen gonna get down to second, so tying run now about 180 feet away or so, we'll say. Technically, so it's 1-0 now to Lutz. Timdahl working from the stretch. The pitch, bunt shown. It's gonna miss outside now, and it's 2-0. 2-0 to Lutz. In the bottom of the sixth here, Amherst trailing that 1 run here with that tying run down at second in Cash Cullen. The 2-0 pitch, that one will miss as well, and it's 3-0, and you have to think Lutz probably looking to maybe take all the way here on this 3-0 count. He will show bunt, pull back, and it's now 3-1. That one will miss high, so Lutz gonna draw the walk here. You've got a couple of base runners and nobody out here, and Jacob Ruggles coming up here. 0 for 1 here today, grounded to short back in the second. He walked back in the fourth. Still nobody out. So Timdahl will work out of the stretch here with still nobody out here. Bunt, and a pretty good bunt at that. Boy, that is textbook bunting right there. And the throw going to be, that is how you get a bunt down right there by Ruggles. So we'll get to the back of the top of the order now with Mike Glodowski. Michael 1 for 2 here today, singled, walked, and struck out looking here this afternoon. So Amherst now with the bases loaded and nobody out. Glodowski a chance to really help himself. Pitcher of record here, a hit would probably score. You'd have to think at least one. Certainly dependent on a lot of variables here. 1-0 now to Glodowski. And that one's going to get down. That's going to be a base hit, and that'll drive in. 1 run coming across to score. 2nd run on the way. And he'll be in there. So Cullen going to score that. Lute's going to come across to score. Ruggles down at second, so Glodowski, a 2 RBI base hit there.
Keep it going now, Blue. Now batting, Levi Cullen.
And I'll bring up Levi Cullen here. Levi 1 for 3 here today with a stolen base and a run scored. And it's 1-0 now to Cullen. So Amherst now out front here, 4-3. Pitch from Timball, bunt. That one gonna get down. That will roll foul. So it's 1-1 now to Cullen. He'll show bunt. He'll get a bunt down and a nice bunt. They'll go to third and we'll get the out there at
Twice these guys get tagged out for not sliding. Now batting center fielder, Sully Perkins.
So that'll bring up Sully Perkins now. Sully 0 for 2 here today. Walked, scored a run back in the first, struck out back in the second. Grounded to short back in the 5th. Perkins with 1 out, a couple of runners on for the Falcons. That one's going to miss down. 1-0 now to Perkins. So the 2-0 pitch here from Timdall. The 2-0 pitch, that one outside. It's 2-1. Beg your pardon, 3-0. Perkins, you have to think 3-0, looking to take all the way and get the bases loaded, and he'll draw the walk here.
What?
And that.
What was that? Order.
Huh. Okay. 3-1.
What?
So 3-1 here, looks like that one. And that one. And that will load things up now for Wyatt Bodewine.
Wyatt
Wyatt is 1 for 3 here today. Singled and stole a base back in the 5th. He flew out to first back in the 3rd and then struck out back in the 1st here. So bases are loaded here, 1 away. And Amherst with that 4-3 lead here on our WIAA Foundry scoreboard. And Wyatt Bodwine looking to add some insurance to the tab here. That one drilled out. And that ball hit deep enough. Tagging up is Glodowski to score the 5th run here. So
Sack fly RBI brings up 28. Gage Glodowski.
Light drive it now.
So the RBI sack fly there. So you'll have a couple of runners on here, and Gage Glodowski now. Gage is 0 for 2 here today, hit by pitch. Flew to second and struck out here this afternoon. His 4th plate appearance here today for the Falcons. Tim Dahl. So Tim Dahl working here the pitch. That one is going to miss, and it's going to go 1-0 now to Gage Glodowski. Tim Dahl's 1-0 pitch. That one is in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one high and outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, that one's outside, 3-1 to Glodowski. Gage Glodowski, 28 there, hit with 2 outs. Half of inning number 6 here. And a swing and a miss. Count goes full now. Tim Dahl set from the stretch, the 3-2 pitch. That one will miss down, and it's going to generate ball 4 here, and a Amherst with the bases loaded now with Logan Hintz. Logan is 1 for 2 here today. Walked, singled back in the 3rd, and then struck out looking back in the 5th. Falcons have the bases loaded here, 2 away. That one is going to miss, and it's 1-0 to Hintz. Pitch hit over to Tim Dahl. He'll take it himself. He'll up on the bag and get the 3rd out here. So Amherst does take the lead here on 3 runs and a couple of 3 hits, in fact. And we will move now to the 7th inning. Last call coming up here for the Thunderbirds. And 5-3 on your WIAA Foundry scoreboard here. Amherst in front. And we're back in a minute only on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
All right, we are back here, top half of inning number 7 here. The Falcons with that 5-3 advantage here. Last call coming up here for the Thunderbirds here of Iola-Scandinavia. They'll have 7, 8, and 9 due up here. And we'll have our WIAA Foundry post-game show at the conclusion of this one. Well, far from over. But, Jackson Lutz in relief here for Michael Gladowski, who goes 6 innings, would be in line for the victory if things would remain on the current trajectory, as they say. Lutz trying to close things down here for the Falcons, but again, he'll have to go through 7, 8, 9.
On the pitch for the Falcons, number 2, Jackson Lutz. Leading off.
And that'll be Mason Creasel. Mason is 1 for 2 here today. Doubled, scored a run back in inning 5, struck out looking back in the 2nd. Lutz working from the stretch, the pitch. That one hit over, that one's gonna get through, and it'll be it'll bring up Carson DeRochers now. Had a sac bunt back in the 5th. Flew out to the pitcher back in the 2nd. Lutz working, nobody out here from the stretch, the pitch. Hit on the ground over to 3rd, and gonna reach on the E5 here, so that'll bring up RJ Opperman. RJ's 1 for 1 here today. He walked, stole a base, scored a run back in the 3rd, and then had that RBI single back in the 5th. And Coach held out to say a few words. We'll take a brief pause, bring you right back. Only on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At WIAA Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at WIAA Foundry. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Go Falcons!
RJ showing bunt. He's going to bunt that one, fouling. It's 0-1 now to Opperman.
I told him I'm too old for that crap in the spring. I got a few things to do at home. Yep, we're working on the garden and cutting up some of them limbs that fell a couple weeks ago. Not damage.
Opperman again showing bunt here. Bunt coverage on, and go now to 0-2. Sun slowly starting to set in the horizon there. So 0-2 now to Opperman. Lutz working from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. That one fouled and out of play. So we'll do it again here, 0-2.
I've just been busy right at home. Take care of 2 things there. And I didn't get all the leaves raked, and now the grass is so darn high, you pretty got to cut it. You bet.
The 0-2 pitch. That one will miss just inside, and it's going to go 1-2 now to RJ.
Strike all day. Haven't been to probably 5 years.
1-2 pitch, that one down. Even at 2-2 now. So Lutz trying to get the would earn the save in this situation. Still not to go here, so and that one in there for a called strike, and that is a strikeout here. So it is one away now. Back to the top of the order with Chase Timdall. Chase is 0 for 3 here this afternoon. He flew out to right field back in the 5th. Grounded into the 1-3 ground out back in the 3rd, and then grounded to first back in the 1st. So one away. Lutz working out of the stretch, the pitch. Fastball is in there, and it's 0-1. That one will miss inside, 1-1.
Sun threw a lot of heat this morning already.
The 1-1 pitch, that one inside, 2-1 now to Chase. The 2-1 pitch, that one high, 3-1. It's a 3-1 pitch. That's going to be ball 4, so a walk. And that is going to load things up here for Brogan Gullickson. Brogan is 0 for 2 here today. With a run scored and a stolen base. One away. Lutz comes in with a fastball, and it's called strike one, 0-1. And the 656 train rolling through here, Keegan, it looks like. So it's 0-1. That one ripped over and caught, and nearly doubled off, and a good play there. So lines it. So 2 outs now for Ben Gruba. Ben is 1 for 3 here today. Singled in his last at bat back in the 6th. So bases loaded, 2 away here. Top half, inning number 7. Jackson Lutz looking to try to close this one out here with 2 outs. Breaking ball and a good one, and it's 0-1 now to Gruba. The 0-1 pitch. That one fouled back, and it's 0-2 now. Lutz's 0-2 pitch. That one lifted into the air. Playable, and the play will be made. So the F9 to retire. And that will be your final here. 5-3 is your final score here on our Wapaka Foundry scoreboard. Here we'll have our Wapaka Foundry post-game show. Coming up next is the WIAA Foundry postgame show. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.wapakafoundry.com. That's jobs.wapakafoundry.com. We'll hopefully get a few words here with head coach Bill Held and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. Again, a final out here in Amherst, 5-3. And our WIAA Foundry postgame show coming up here in just a few moments and only on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at WIAA Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
WIAA has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and WIAA has supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I'd like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up WIAA Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, WIAA is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
WIAA Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in WIAA, and I love that.
All right, Keegan giving us the proverbial thumbs up here. First of all, congratulations, Coach. You guys grind out a really well-fought victory here tonight on your home field. Talk about a game like this, Coach, because it was a grinder, I would say.
That was so much fun. Obviously, games like this on a beautiful day, we've been waiting for good weather, and then we get to face a class team. Played an excellent game on their side. You got to give a lot of props to Creasel for a freshman. Holy cow, yeah. That's a great player. It's pretty cool to see. But obviously, just proud of our guys. We had a walk-off win last night, coming back from behind at the end, and then you saw today chips get down and these guys don't quit. And it makes me pretty excited to coach these guys.
And I could see that. Obviously, Michael came in. He's one of your senior leaders. Pitched a heck of a game, in my opinion. Didn't give up. And of course, Lutzi comes in, gets a save. Coach, I believe you guys are back in action Saturday, it looks like, over in Manawa. Some thoughts about these next couple weeks here, Coach?
Yeah, we have a conference game Thursday with WIAA.
We do, okay.
And then we go Saturday as a conference day. The whole conference is playing in Green Bay at a cool stadium.
Okay.
And that's big for us. We got Wittenberg on Saturday and then Wittenberg again on Tuesday. So kind of a fun stretch right now and a good time for us to have some confidence wins in coming back. We're about to face that heart of the schedule where we really do have to play our best baseball. We can't wait. So it was really neat to see that come back today. And obviously a lot of different guys contributing. You talked about Mike. He's just our dog this year. He wants the ball as often as he can. He refuses to come out until he hits 100 pitches. And then he wants the ball again as quick as he can. So, again, fun to coach this kind of group and really, really enjoying the ride.
Yeah, Bill, and you said that about Mike. I had a chance to coach him many years ago in travel ball, and I couldn't agree with you more. Just such a workhorse. Coach Held, anything else before we get it over to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player?
No, I mean Wyatt obviously earned the right to be at this on this stage here. But I mean, there's so many guys that contributed today and did some great things. The fun part is we didn't play our best ball. We still made some mistakes, and that's the fun part of coaching. We get to keep on making them better as we go.
Absolutely, Coach. I got to give you the fist bump.
Thank you.
That's head coach Bill Held. We got Wyatt Beaudoin, just like the bow. That's how Coach got me to kind of remember and make sure I say your name correct. First of all, Wyatt, you guys come out of here victory. Congrats on that. Great weather. Talk a little bit about Wyatt, your role on this team, I guess, if you wouldn't mind.
My role on the team is kind of like a underclassman leader, just like a leader, but of course not a senior. And
just going to come out and get reps. And it looks like you guys are having fun out there. And I think, when you're having fun playing this game, good things happen, like anything really. But certainly, you guys kept in it. You got down. It looked like it was going to be one of those grinders, and it was. What can we look forward to, Wyatt, over these next few weeks for you guys?
This next week is tough schedule. We'll need to play better ball than this. We didn't really have our best ball today, but over the next few weeks, we should practice and obviously improve.
I love it, Wyatt, coach. Maybe you'll be a coach someday. Who knows, Wyatt? But I don't know if you know the drill or not. What we'll do, I'll count you down. I'll go 3, 2, 1. I'll have you look up there into the camera here, say your name, and that you are in the house. And I'll get out of the way. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1.
My name's Wyatt Beaudoin, and I'm in the house.
Like a seasoned pro, Wyatt. Nice job, buddy.
Thanks.
That's our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player tonight here, and Wyatt Beaudoin here. So Amherst comes out here with a very gritty victory here, 5-3. Iola-Scandinavia, though, really good game here. And as Coach said, Mason Creasel, just a freshman, pitched a whale of a baseball game, in my opinion, here. Whereas Michael Gladowski gets the win here, the senior, as Coach Held said, the senior dog on the team here. But gets a couple of base hits, some timely hitting here for the Falcons as well, as they come out of here victorious. Again, just been a great day for some baseball. Keegan doing a great job on our production. Brandon Barancott here on the call of this one. From everybody here from Zaleski Sports, have yourselves a very good rest of your Tuesday night, everyone.